Okay, it is Friday, it's 8:30 in the morning. The shower's not working, which is very annoying. I don't really know what's wrong with it. I mean, yesterday I couldn't even get hot water. It's like, I was putting on the hottest setting and it was just ice cold. So today I managed to get hot water, but it seems that it's either hot enough to melt your face off or so cold that you're gonna get hypothermia, and there's no in between. And also when I lift the shower head up past my hip, it just stops completely. There's no water coming out. So yeah, shower's broken. But so you can see behind me that we have my computer set up. It's honestly kind of useless at the moment because I don't have internet, and I'm not going to have internet until Monday. So, it's here, but it doesn't actually work because I've got no internet. So yeah, I've got something set up. I still have a whole mess on the floor next to me, and my room is still a mess. Things are slowly falling into place, but honestly, I'm gonna go back to my parents' house to get a few more things today, but then it'll mostly just be waiting until next week because I need the furniture to come. So I've got this one bookshelf that I've currently put the camera on from home, but I've ordered 2 more, but they're not gonna arrive till Tuesday. So obviously I can't bring the books over and organise them until I have said bookshelves to put them on. My bed should also be coming the same day as the bookshelves, but the mattress won't be coming for another week or so. So there's no point building a bed until I have a mattress. So yeah, I'm going to be sleeping on the floor for a couple of weeks yet, but that's okay. So yeah, basically it's happening slowly, but it is happening. So that's kind of where we're at. My mum is again coming over today, mostly just to come and get me so that I can go and pick up more stuff. So yeah, I'm not sure how much I'll get done today. I have been very tired the last few days. My body is not particularly happy with me. My head is particularly upset that we've been doing so many things. Had a terrible headache yesterday. But we're carrying on regardless, and we're just taking it slow. So I will show you the absolute mess I've got to tidy up. So you can see on the floor here, we have, a whole load of shit that's been in my drawers for years. And I also still have stuff in the kitchen. There's all this down here. These are coats I need to hang up. I've got boxes that we bought yesterday that I also need to fill with stuff, and they're going to go upstairs in my wardrobe. And yeah, I've just got stuff to sort out. I can't really sort out those boxes too much until I go back to my parents' house today, because a lot of the stuff I want to put in those boxes is still at their house. So I'm going to do a little bit of tidying up. I'm going to put the coats away, and I'm going to see what I can do with this. But there will be some things I just kind of have to leave for a few hours until my mum gets here. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of carry on, continue pottering around, and see how far we get, basically. Okay, so I just made a hot chocolate a few minutes ago, right? And okay, so I was making the hot chocolate, I put the milk in the microwave, and then just came back through here, just have a sip of water. Came back through, get the milk out of the microwave, and then I look up, and on the kitchen roll, there was one of those spindly spiders, and they don't bother me hugely. Other spiders do a lot. But I still jumped a mile. But literally I was just through there for 10 seconds. And somehow in those 10 seconds it just appeared. And I don't know how they do it, because you just never see those ones move, do you? At all. It's just they're not there and then it's there. So where did it come from? Because I was quite literally out the room for 10 seconds. I just came through here, had some water, came back through here, and spider, So Don't know where it came from. It's in the bin now because I killed it. But yeah, jumped about a foot. You know, it thought it was all clever, you know, sitting on the toilet roll. Because it was like, oh, well, if I sit on the toilet roll, then she can't kill me by squishing me. But I have a second toilet roll here. Toilet roll, kitchen roll, you know what I mean. So yeah, that scared the shit out of me. But, you know, in other news, my mum's on her way over now. So we'll be heading back to her house soon. Okay, it is Sunday. My dad has just arrived. My mum will follow him shortly. They're bringing round technically their old TV, which is now going to be mine, as well as my aircon unit. So yeah, well, I was going to say we're going to install that. My dad's going to install that while my mum and I do some slightly less complicated things. I need to sort my washing that I did last night. Got some washing up to do. Need to put a few things away still because it's still a mess, as you can see. So yeah, I'm gonna go let my dad in now and I will catch up with you a little bit later. Okay, the TV is here, as well as my aircon unit. The TV is completely set up, the aircon is not quite yet, because I can't really like position it properly until my bed's getting here tomorrow, but we can't build the bed for another 2 weeks because the mattress isn't going to be here for another 2 weeks. And so if I build the bed, then it means I've got to put my current mattress on that bed, and this mattress is shit. So it's better on the floor because then it makes it firmer. So yeah, we're not going to be able to build the bed yet, so it's just kind of there for now, and I'll figure it out in a couple of weeks' time. The TV, however, is fully set up. I don't have quite access to all my movies yet. My dad's still sorting that out, but I have Netflix and stuff. So I have a TV again. And I have this second controller, right? Because before I just had this little Fire TV stick. And every like 2 hours on my old little TV that was above my bed, it would go, oh, the TV screen will turn off in 60 seconds if you don't press OK on the controller. Except I didn't have one of these controllers. And so there was no OK button for me to push. So I just had to wait 60 seconds and let it turn off. And then turn it back on again and then quit out of the thing and repress the movie and then try and find where I was. And it was so irritating. But I now have the controller. So if it does that again, I can just press OK and I won't have to do that anymore. And my dad was also incredibly happy about me having this TV, because this is my parents' old TV. We didn't buy this new. And this TV is like 12 to 15 years old. It's a really old TV, right? My dad has been begging my mum to buy a new TV for their lounge for like coming up on a decade at this point. You know, this conversation has been going on since before I started secondary school, and like I've just finished college. So, you know, he's been begging for a long time, but my mum was like, no, we're not going to spend money on a new TV when there's nothing wrong with this one. So yeah, he never got his way, but they've now given me their old TV because the TV I had before was just a little tiny little thing, and it was attached to the wall, but obviously I can't attach things to the wall in this place, and it's easier if it just stays in that room, because like I said before, when my dad sticks something to the wall, it's not coming off. So yeah, they've given me this one, and my dad has finally gotten his wish to have a new TV. So yeah, he is very happy about this whole arrangement. So yeah, they are all installed. My mum and I just popped to Morrison's really quickly, which is just over the road, because I needed some bread, because I ate it all. We did manage to find a loaf. Honestly, it's not quite up to my standards, but I am quite a bread snob. So, you know, but I got some bread, and I also got a couple of pairs of shorts because I've been getting loads of like housewarming cards and stuff. My auntie Jill sent me a £20 Morrison's gift card. So I bought some new shorts with that gift card. Because as I was going through my clothes as I was moving in, I discovered that I have a grand total of 1 pair of shorts. So, you know, and it is getting warmer, which is a problem. So I have some new shorts, which are much needed. But yeah, shorts, I've always found shorts really difficult because I got a big arse basically. And so they just, like, it's just really hard to find shorts that fit. And so the problem is that in order to get them to fit over my hips and bum, I have to get them several sizes bigger. But then the waist is like out here, which just doesn't work. So yeah, they're very difficult to find, but these have elasticated waistbands, which is perfect. So yeah, it is lunchtime. So I think I ordered pizza last night. So I'm gonna warm up some pizza, probably go back to playing Sims like I was this morning for a little bit, and then probably do a little bit more tidying up. I've made good progress, and like, this looks like a mess, but it's really, all it is really is just pillows, which I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna build my nest yet. That was like, you know, the little corner that I sat in my old room. I'm gonna build that again, but I just don't know where yet. So yeah, I'm just kind of moving the pillows backwards and forwards at the moment, which is a little bit inconvenient, but so yeah, I've got those pillows, and I've nearly finished putting everything else away. I've got a few more things to bring upstairs, which need to go back in these drawers here. So yeah, I need to bring those upstairs, and I've got a couple of things down here that I just need to figure out where I'm putting them basically. And then that's all the tidying I can do for now. The furniture is coming tomorrow, so the bed, 2 bookshelves and my chair are coming tomorrow. So yeah, the bed we'll just pop that out here in the hallway for now, because we can't build it for another couple of weeks. My dad and I will build the shelves tomorrow evening when he gets back from work, and the chair probably won't require any assembly. I would assume that they would not flat pack a chair, but you know, I've been wrong before, so yeah. And then once we've built the furniture tomorrow, I can then get on with going back to my parents to actually box up all the books, because there was no point bringing the books here till I had the shelves to put the books on. So yeah, that is the plan for the next couple of days. So yeah, I'm gonna put my shorts away and put my bread in the cupboard, and then I'm gonna warm up some pizza and play Sims. I mean, really?
So rude. Right, 2 minutes, people.
cut my hair again, but I can't cut my hair until I have a working shower, which I don't currently have. So it is Tuesday the 11th of May. It's almost 10 a.m. I'm feeling very tired today. My body is not very happy with me. I've been doing a lot of things for the last 2 weeks now. The week before last, I was basically working morning till night all week trying to get FMP done. That is done. I managed to finish that before I started moving in here, which is great. Today is actually the submission day. I submitted it on Friday, so I'm way ahead of the curve there, but you know, still just a little bit anxious about that because honestly, like every single time my tutors have said, oh yeah, that's all you have to do, you're all done now. It's always been a load of bullshit and there's actually 7 other things I need to do. So, you know, I'm not entirely convinced that I've actually done everything I need to do. And I'm fully prepared to have to sit and do some more work if it turns out that actually there were more things I need to do and they just didn't tell me for whatever reason. So yeah, FMP is pretty much over, but at the same time I'm not kind of completely pushing it out the way because, you know, basically there's always something else I've got to do. But for now I am working on moving in. I am mostly moved in at this point. You saw yesterday I got the rest of my furniture. If you look just over here, you can see I have these 2 new bookshelves, as well as you can just about see the chair there. So yeah, my dad and I built the bookshelves last night, which was quite complicated. Honestly, they're just big, that's the problem. And my mum and I built the chair, which was really difficult to put together. Like, honestly, the IKEA instructions are just shit. They're just shit. They're really badly written, and there's no, like, it's just pictures. And while the pictures are very helpful, I feel like there should be a few words in there as well to like clarify things. The instructions are shitty basically. But you know, we managed to get it together in the end. And the chair is very comfortable and I'm very happy with it because all I have ever wanted is a nice comfy armchair to sit and read in, surrounded by my books. And I mean, there's no books on the shelves at the moment because I haven't got that far. But I have my armchair. I will soon have my books surrounding me. So yeah, basically my life is complete. I've got everything I've ever wanted. And if I die today, I win. So yeah, but obviously I built quite a lot of furniture yesterday, and I also went back to my parents' house to actually get some of the books. I think if I move this way, you can see the boxes in the background there. They have all of my books. Well, no. It's not even close to all of my books. There's 11 boxes and they have not even quite half of all of my books. Yeah, there's one shelf, one of these Billy bookshelves worth, plus one of my other miscellaneous shelves that I had in my old room, worth of books in that kitchen there. And there's still it's technically 8 shelves, but they're bigger than these ones, and the Harry Potter shelf is like stacked to the ceiling, so it's like 12 more shelves worth of books. And those shelves that are on the wall, they're deeper, so I double stack the books, so there's a lot of books basically. So yeah, I packed up all of those yesterday and then we had to bring them here. And typically it was raining on and off yesterday. So it would rain really heavily for like 10 minutes and then it'd be bright sunshine for an hour and then pour it down with rain again. And of course, typically, just as we got here, it started pouring it down. The heavens opened just as we were trying to get the books in the house. So yeah, that's England for you. I don't really know what I expected, but somehow I'm not really surprised. So yeah, after all of the furniture building and book moving and box moving, my body is not particularly happy with me and I'm feeling a little bit like I was hit by a truck. So yeah, I've been taking it easy this morning. I sat and had breakfast in my new cool chair. I don't know how long it's going to take for the novelty of that to wear off, but I'm very happy with my chair. I had my hot chocolate in the chair, and I also have this this little table that I got from HomeSense, and it's like that you can see there's no legs on one side, so you can put it over the wing of the chair. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. So yeah, all in all, I'm feeling a bit shitty, but at the same time I'm feeling much more moved in, so I don't really mind that I'm feeling shitty for once, because I feel shitty in my own house and I have the whole run of the place to myself. I mean, I'm sitting talking to you in my freaking living room, you know? So I don't really know what the plan for today is. I think I'm going to take it easy because I am very tired. You know, I have had a breakfast full of painkillers this morning. Still in quite a lot of pain. But my mum is going shopping today because I've run out of food, and so is she. I think eventually I'll start doing my own food shopping, but for now, while I'm still getting moved in and stuff, she's just gonna do my food shopping for me, basically. So she'll be going in the next hour or so when she actually gets her act together, and then she'll come around and drop the food off. I don't know if she'll stay for any longer than that. Haven't really got anything to help me with, so she'll probably just drop the food and go. And yeah, and then although actually, to be fair, I have a guy coming round today to have a look at the shower, because I don't know if I talked about that. Basically, the shower doesn't work. I mean, you can turn it on, but first of all, there's no medium between hot and cold. So you've got cold enough to give you hypothermia and hot enough to melt your face off, and there's no in between in the temperature, including in any of the taps. So that's just going to take some getting used to. But with the shower, if you like put the tap on even close to warm, and then you try and lift it up like above your hip, basically, it just stops completely. No water comes out because like there's no pump, or the pump is broken or something. So yeah, it's pretty shitty, and it basically it just doesn't work. So yeah, there's meant to be a guy coming out today sometime this afternoon. He's gonna call my mum like half an hour before he's meant to be coming over. So we'll see. I don't know if he'll be able to fix it on the spot, or if he's just gonna come over and have a look at it and then go away, and we have to wait a week for him to actually fix it. But I guess we'll see. So yeah, I don't know when he's coming over. He just said sometime in the afternoon. So it could be 12:30 p.m. or it could be 8 p.m. I don't know. Or, you know, it could actually be in like 20 minutes, who knows, because these people never actually stick to what they say. So yeah, basically the plan for today is potter around and wait for my mum to arrive with food, and then wait to see when this shower guy turns up. Don't think I'm going to be doing anything particularly strenuous today, because my body won't really allow that. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get back and, you know, start going back to my parents' house to get some more books tomorrow. I need to actually unbox the ones that are in the kitchen first, because they're the only boxes we have. So I need to, but like I can't organise my bookshelves until I have all the books here. So I'm gonna have to like unbox them, leave them strewn on the floor, go and get the rest of the books, which hopefully I'll be able to do in one trip. It would be very inconvenient to have to go back for a third trip, but you know. So yeah, I'm hoping I can get that on the go tomorrow, but my mum also has her second jab tomorrow, her COVID vaccine. My dad is fully vaccinated, and my mum will be fully vaccinated as of tomorrow. So yeah, we have to work around that a little bit as well. But for today, I'm going to take it easy, and I've been talking for like 13 minutes now, so I'm gonna shut up and carry on with my day. So, you know how yesterday I was like, I'm not necessarily placing any bets on, being completely done with college because they always come back and say, oh, yeah, you actually have these 7 other things to do that we just didn't tell you about. Yep, there's something else I've got to do. And apparently I've still got to do work experience for this year, which, everyone kind of assumed that that was not going ahead due to, the global pandemic. But apparently we still got to do work experience, even though college ends in like 2 weeks. And yeah, we've only just been told about that today. And also apparently they had a meeting about it this morning, like a presentation to tell us the project. And I wasn't invited. I wasn't included in that. And yet again, I only found out about this by accident. So yeah, they don't actually have any information for me at the moment, because they don't know what they're doing either. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing or if I'm even going to be doing that, because I might just tell them to go fuck themselves, basically. So yeah, we'll see. However, there have been a few developments since yesterday. The boiler man came. He was actually relatively competent, which is surprising. Most of these people don't know what they're doing. But he knew exactly what he was doing, which was surprising, but a pleasant surprise. Basically, well, the shower needs a pump, basically, which is exactly what we thought it was, but we needed him to come and, officially say that's what we need. But now he's got to go back to the letting agent so that they can go back to the landlord so that she can then decide what she wants to do. And then, she's got to then go back to the letting agent so that they can go back to the plumber so that he can then come back here and actually do it. And then we've got to wait for a date, and it's just, it's a long ass process. But whatever. The point is, it's in the works, I guess. So yeah, after he'd come round, I ordered a whole load of stuff off Amazon yesterday because I had several gift cards. I had one from my auntie Janet, and I also had one that I found randomly in a birthday card that I just hadn't used from like 2 or 3 years ago. So I had 60 quid to spend on Amazon, so those things will be arriving scattered over the next few days. So I will show you those as they arrive. I think a couple of them have been delivered already, but they've been delivered to my parents' house, so she's going to bring them over later. And then we also popped to IKEA, which I really didn't want to have to do, but I got this lamp that you can see here. But basically there were 3 things I wanted. I wanted that lamp, a second lamp that is going to go behind here, and it's like a reading lamp, and also a second trolley. I've got like the smaller version of the trolley upstairs in my bathroom, but I wanted the bigger one to go down here, because I want to put like all of my art supplies and stuff on it, because before I just had them on my desk, but because the desk isn't flush against the wall, if you push stuff backwards then it falls down the gap, which is like inconvenient. And so I'm going to put them on the trolley instead so that I don't have to worry about knocking things off, because I have Tourette's and just generally clumsy, so it's just not great really. And it also just means I have more desk space, so I wanted to get that. But in the end, the only thing like the reason we had to go in was because this lamp that I got, you couldn't order it online, you had to go in to get it. So we were like, well, if we've got to go in to get this one, then we may as well pick up the other 2 while we're there, except they didn't have the other 2 in stock. So yeah, we actually only got this lamp, and we still had to order the other 2 online, which is annoying, but oh well. So yeah, some things are still a little bit hit and miss. We're still sorting things out, but on a positive note, I'm loving this chair. Like, absolutely loving it. I actually, on Monday when I first got the chair, I sat down at like 7 p.m. I was like, oh, I'll like try out my new reading chair, read a couple of chapters before bed. And then I got up just because I wanted to go to the kitchen for something, and I looked at the time on the microwave and it was like 10:30 in the evening, and I was like, what? So yeah, I just accidentally read for 3 hours because this chair is very comfortable. So I didn't mean to stay up that late, but at least we know the chair works. which is great because it was a fucking pain in the ass to try and put together. Honestly, building this chair was not easy. So yeah, as you can see, the bookshelves are still an absolute mess. I went back to my parents' house this morning and I boxed up the rest of the books at their house still. My mum is going to be bringing them over later. The reason we're bringing them over later rather than earlier is because that she has her second COVID vaccine this afternoon. And my dad had his second vaccine shot, I think it was last week before. And he'd just been doing loads of heavy lifting to help me move in, and because of that apparently it really fucking hurt, because you shouldn't do like heavy lifting before you get the vaccine. So my mum was like, yeah, we'll do the heavy lifting after I've got the vaccine. So yeah, that's why she's bringing them over later. However, I was originally going to wait until I've got all the books here, but like I kind of just want to start organizing the shelves, and I took photos of the books on the shelves at my parents' house that I still had there, so that I could kind of plan where I want the books to go, and I drew a picture. So I drew this little sketch, which is my 3 bookshelves, as you can see. I might have to like move these around a little bit, but I'm thinking currently, because the thing is I have a lot of Harry Potter books, and so I think realistically I have just enough shelves that I could fit all of the books I have on the shelves and not have to put any like, you know, like on the top. However, if I do that, then it would mean that like all 3 of the top shelves would have to be Harry Potter, which means it would push the other books down a shelf, which I don't want. So I think I'm going to put Harry Potter on the top, and then I might have an empty shelf or 2. So it's going to take a little bit of like reworking. I have kind of like, I've stacked them according to genre. So this is contemporary. We have like fantasy, more fantasy, Harry Potter. We've got Percy Jackson over there. Here. We got some like poetry and yeah, kids books and stuff like that down here. So I got a lot of books basically. And then I've still got like most of my Harry Potter collection at my parents' house. All my non-fiction books. I've got some other books like some older ones, like some more children's ones, as well as you know, like YouTuber books, like the Dan and Phil books and stuff that I bought years ago. So yeah, I got a lot of books basically. So yeah, I think I might start trying to organise some of those. Like I can't really start on like Harry Potter or the Cassandra Clare shelves because most of those are still at my parents'. But like I could put the Percy Jackson shelf together and stuff and just kind of start working out where I'm going to put things. Because let me put you down and I will show you exactly what I'm thinking. Basically, I have this little drawing. So I'm thinking Harry Potter is going to go on like the top. And then this top row is going to be Cassandra Clare, because I have a lot of Cassandra Clare books. And it's like, it's not even that, you know, like I do have a few special editions of Cassandra Clare, but it's just that she's written so many fucking books. It takes up so much space on my shelves. And like, I'm not complaining because I love her books, but like, seriously, like by the time, like, I swear she's just never going to stop writing books. She'll just keep writing them till the day she dies, and they'll end up being like 300 books in the series or something. It's ludicrous. So yeah, I'm thinking these top 2 shelves will be Cassandra Clare, and this will be like an overflow Cassandra Clare shelf plus LiQWYD, because although I do have some special editions of those, she hasn't written as many books, so the collection is smaller. So yeah, we've got kind of like my faves at the top, and then the second row will all be fantasy. I'm not sure if you can read this because I think it might like show us backwards, but yeah, this second row will be fantasy. I've got kind of like an overflow fantasy shelf because I have a lot of fantasy books, but also like, you know, like my bookshelves are kind of like, they're organized by genre, but then also I kind of take some of them out. So it's like, you know, Cassandra Clare and LiQWYD are like my favorite authors. They're like separate, so it's like, it's kind of by genre mostly, but then I also organize them like by author within the genre. So like there is a system. it's just difficult to explain. And there's like a hierarchy of like, you know, top tier fantasy books and then like less interesting fantasy books. There's just, it makes sense in my head. So yeah, and then I think I'm gonna have like contemporary in the middle, like I always do. Percy Jackson non-fiction over here, and then I'm not really sure what's going on down here. I've got a little reject shelf, which is like, you know, like my old books that like I don't really want to get rid of, because like as much as I'm never going to read them again, and some of them I didn't even like, it like I'm a collector and I don't like to throw things away. Because I'm like, no, because, you know, I like to keep every book I've ever read, so, you know, I'm just kind of, that'll be the ones that are like behind the chair down there, so you can't really see them. So yeah, and then I'm not really sure what I'm doing with like, I've got a couple of blank spaces here, because I'm not sure like how many books will overflow onto other shelves. Yeah, that is kind of the basic plan, and I just need to see whether I can pull it off, basically. So yeah, I'm not sure how far I'll get with that this afternoon. It's currently 3 o'clock. My mum said she's aiming to be with me about 5 o'clock. Her vaccine appointment is at 4 p.m, so, you know, she's got to get back and then come here, so who knows. So I've got at least an hour, possibly 2 hours. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of take it slow. I don't want to like overexert myself, and see how many shelves I can put together. Okay, so you can see that I have sorted out some books. My parents just dropped off all of these books, and there's also some more crap down there and also some more boxes in the kitchen. Got a lot of books still to sort out, but I also got an Amazon parcel, and like, how fucking cool is this? I saw this, I was looking for key dishes on Amazon because I got an Amazon gift card, and I found a little one which isn't coming for a while, but I also found this. And it's like a jewelry box desk organizer, put whatever you want in it, but it's a skull. How fucking cool is this? And yeah, it was like £35, but I just had to have it. So yeah, let's go put this upstairs, and just see how fucking cool it looks. Like, look, it's so cool. I also have my little dragon statues on either side of my TV, which I think is pretty cool. But like, seriously, how cool is this? Got another delivery this morning, although I'm really not in any mood to like start building furniture because I got a headache. Also, my computer had a complete hissy fit this morning and just wouldn't turn on. Don't know why, but it's on now, so whatever, I guess. So in this box should be a bigger version of the trolley I've got upstairs, as well as a reading lamp for over here. Okay, it is now Thursday, the 20th of May. It's been a few days since I've talked to you. Things have been happening slowly but surely. I don't really remember what the last thing was that I updated you on, but I put my bookshelves together. I'm pretty happy with them. I've still got a few little tweaky things to do because I've got just like piles of stuff that needs to go somewhere else, but I haven't got a place to put it yet. Piled on there, but otherwise I'm pretty happy with my shelves. I've built my 2 lamps. This gold one in the corner is not actually going to stay here, that's going to go upstairs on the landing, but the landing is currently occupied by my bed, which is in pieces, because we can't build that until next week, because we can't build it until we have a mattress to put on it, and the mattress isn't coming till next week. So yeah, I've got quite a few things down here that are just like hanging out down here because they actually belong upstairs or on the landing or something, but can't put them there yet because it's occupied. So yeah, basically it's coming together slowly but surely. I haven't put any pictures up on the wall yet. This whole wall is going to be like an art wall, and I'm going to have a similar one in my bedroom over my TV. I have got all my pictures here now. I went over to my parents yesterday and took them all off the wall. And put them in a box, so I've got them all here, but I was too exhausted yesterday to actually do anything with them, so they're still sitting in the box in the kitchen. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna put those up, but they will go up at some point. I also still have a few things at my parents' house because they're the things that were in the drawers of the bed originally, but obviously like there's no point bringing them over here until I have the mattress so that I can build the bed, so that then I can put the things that were originally under my bed at my parents' house under my new bed here. So yeah, that'll all happen next week. So yeah, we really are just waiting on the mattress now before we can do anything else. But that's fine because I've got some stuff to do in the meantime. I need to edit this vlog, which I think I'm gonna have to split into 2 parts because it's getting very long. I have like 20 hours of footage to edit, so that should be fun. I also need to edit the behind the scenes of my FMP shoot, which I just never got around to previously. So yeah, I'm going to be doing those things over the next few days. I'm also going up to my grandparents over the weekend because that's legal again now. We're going to have just a roast dinner basically and hug them because that's also now legal. So yeah, I've got that to look forward to over the weekend, and yeah, I've just got some like, you know, little things. Like I also need to like put my washing away. I need to do the washing up. I need to do some cooking later this evening. Just some like, you know, adult things. So I have no idea how long this video or videos are going to be, but I think I'm gonna leave this video here because basically, like, although I'm not fully moved in, I am kind of settled at this point. You know, we still have some things to do. We're waiting for the mattress, we need to build the bed and stuff, but that's not gonna happen until next week. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this vlog here and you will see, you know, the last little bits coming together in the next few vlogs. Because yeah, otherwise this vlog would have to split into like 4 parts and would take like a month. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this video here. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me move in. I am still very excited to have my own place. It's all working out very well so far. As I said, it's still a little bit of a work in progress, but it is working exactly how I wanted it to, which I'm very happy about. There will be a house tour coming soon. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be able to film that, probably not next week but the week after. For me, I have no idea when it will be when you're seeing this video because I have no idea when this is going to go up. And I think I'm also going to film a separate bookshelf tour so you can see those a little bit more in depth. So yeah, they are in the works. They will be coming over the next few weeks, as well as this moving vlog and of course the behind the scenes of the F&P shoot I did. So yeah, lots of things are in the works and they will come in due course. I'm just a little bit preoccupied right now. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like it if you did. Comment down below. Tell me if you have any tips for living on your own. You know, just if you've moved out before, just tell me about it. Have a chat in the comments below. I'm very excited about it, so I'd love to talk to you about it. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more. Make sure you don't want to miss that house tour. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.